morning. Got my tea. I got a big old kitty on my bed. I'm gonna cozy on up and watercolor some things. It's Friday, and it's like magical homework day for me. Crafting Magic releases lessons on Thursdays. And so I do like a first run through, all excited on Thursday. But then on Friday, I sit down and I get to digest the message. And I get to like play my little grimoire, which is awesome. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you my practice. Also, hi, hello, I'm Anna. I'm wearing my glasses today because my eyesight was getting really, really blurry, which is probably because I've been spending too much time staring at my iPad. That tends to happen. I have very mild astigmatism. It hasn't budged in a few years. So like over 7 years, I've had the same prescription, which is really lucky because at some glass places, they got me to get these silly Coach. And they cost like over $500. So I'm really getting my money's worth. Took me forever to pay them back too. Anyways, financial worries aside, how do I stay calm? How do I stay grounded? How do I stay happy and satisfied and emotionally well through what has been a really, really hard life season? Separating, dissolving, a very long-term marriage, dividing children and assets. I'm kidding. He took the dog and I got everything else. It's been hard being a single mom of 2 tweens. But I think really gracefully I've been able to go through it. I've had my moments of deep cries, my pity parties, my emotionally unstable, pulling my hair out. But then I come back to center. I find magic within. I find the voice within. I find counsel. I find support. From all around. I see messages and signs in nature. I'm really, really lucky to find comfort in what could easily be overlooked at as mundane. I find comfort in repeating numbers. I find comfort in a swarm of flying birds. In a tiny little ladybug that's found its way into my home. See where I'm going with this? Everything has meaning to me. Everything has value. It's just a change in perception where I could have just gone one way. I decided to not. I decided to be grateful for everything, especially my kids. So let's practice some magic in the most mundane way. Yeah, let me give you a tour. In case you've never been to my desk before, let me show you around. This is my little cart. I keep everything at hand. My favorite cutting tools, my corner rounder. I keep some media stuff in there, tape, palettes, cozy socks, acrylic, my heater, my space heater, my heat tool, and then this is my little feet up stool, which right now, during this week of the month, doubles as my ottoman. Then we've got my Counsel of decks. These are all my books, guidebooks. And then here's my little Centennial Tarot. And my charms are in there. Little nature things that have followed me home. We've got the rest of my tarot decks in there, oracle decks also. Oh, excuse me, a little cardinal fell over. We've got some crystals, a sphere. I've got two. There's the rose quartz, and then there's the clear quartz. A little souvenir from Salem. And then we've got the colors of the rainbow. I'm going to be honest with you. This is a little intimidating. I know my tombos pretty well, but the color pencils, I do not. And so I do have this idea that I need to sit down with them and create a swatch, a usable swatch, because this is just for tombos, and this has been with me for like 2 years through my composition notebook summer, and this really gave me confidence in my tombow use. So much so that most of the colors don't even look like this anymore. I need to replace them. But I need to do something about my color pencils for sure, because they intimidate me, not gonna lie. But I love to look at them. At this point, I have pulled out so many cards for this. I'm scaring myself. How am I gonna make all of this fit onto this page and make sense? I don't know. But this one's gonna sleep right through the whole process. Shameless. Shameless how you spend your life. All right, maybe if I talk through it. Let's talk through it. Ready? Let's talk through this. Okay, so we're talking about the 3 worlds, and my depiction, I want all 3 worlds. The upper world highlighting the higher self, the divine light. And so far for that, I've chosen the 4 aces and the star card. Because the idea that the star, this pool, is feeding the cup of water, the ace of wand, that this pool is somehow feeding this cup also, and this is all happening, you know what I mean? So putting these two together, and then as the top tier, so to speak, I've chosen cards from each suit to represent earthly. So wait. Before I move on from the aces, I want to do this kind of like four corners of the cosmos, of the, I don't know, beyond the world. So, but this idea of like four simultaneously dropping. Okay, so the easiest one, because it has the less, oh no it doesn't, cups. For cups, this divine gift giving, plus it has a tree, I feel is important in my depiction. The Two of Cups has been really hand in hand with the Lovers card, because Lovers being Gemini, and then this one, I feel like it's such a unification of this, at least in my life right now in this season. And then the Three of Cups, because it's my favorite, like, celebratory, like, my girls and I. So these two for, but also we have this courage, lion, divine thing up here. I want that in the sky with the stars. All right, so cups. For swords, we've got the Page of Swords. This card followed me a lot during the summer season, this idea of writing your own way. And then why the contrast with the two? Because I would like this guy to have the two swords kind of as backup, you know, kind of badass. And also I want the blindfold to just be slightly above the brow, as to show, like, we got this. You know, we took off the blindfold, we're standing up. I love the birds in this one because they too follow me. But in this one, it's nighttime. And I think that will work better with the star. And so that already is kind of introducing this idea that it might be a night sky or a darker sky. For coins, for pentacles, this idea that I am constantly waiting for harvest, that I always plant seeds and I'm always waiting for them to, you know what I mean? That I do that. I look ahead, I strategically plan stuff so that we're never without. And then this balancing act. So I think what I'll have is this idea of this juggler. And then I'll have the two of these in here, and then I'll have the rest of them in the bush. You know, see how this one's like down here? So I'll have like one down here, and then I'll just steal like two of these and put them in the juggling to interact with each other. Yeah, so we'll have that. And then we've got for, what is this? For wands, we've got the same kind of idea where this is like, you know, my girls in the background, my four wands. This is where I would hang my hammock of relaxation while I enjoy, you know, the view of like what we build. But also I want to have this idea where that I am protecting, that in life I am building and protecting this. So where I have the four here, I'll use the other remaining ones to kind of show that, you know, I'm still protecting it very much, or it's still being built. Maybe I'll have 3 and I'll still be building it or whatever, you know what I mean? Anyways, these two will kind of go together. And then from the queen, we're just bringing in this idea of this courage of this lion, and also the kitty cats. At the sides, she's got 2 lions and then the little kitty cat, and also these flowers, which, you know, I've brought them in before, and we might bring them in again. So far, that's it for the suits. The suits were actually the easier part of this decision making, believe it or not. The Arcana is the one giving me the most trouble. And I think I can actually pick these up because these are not going to be of this project right now. Okay, I'll leave the lovers around just in case, because that is kind of like where I'm going. From the lovers, I'll probably take the 2 trees. The 2 trees, I just used them recently also, but yeah. I also have the world card where I could put the depiction of me, the juggler, and then have, but see, this way of having the 4 like this, I don't want that. I want the 4 coming from the top. So kind of like a 3D version of a 4. Anyways, you'll see. So the world, I guess we can push that one out. We're already making progress. If we get rid of 1, we've already made progress. Okay, so next. This is turned more into a comic strip than it is actually like what I need it to be, which is like 1 solid depiction, which is fine because then we can explore a comic strip like in another project. But for this situation, okay, for the main character, clearly the chariot, right? Main character. But also, can we give him a skull face, because it is my year of death. But also, I love me a hermit. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe he's carrying, what is he? So this guy, okay, so maybe we just need a torch. You know, we've got a skull face, we've got a torch, because in his hand he's already got a wand, which makes me wanna dress him less like a knight and more like a magician, right? Do you see where I'm going here? I'm building my character. But you see how he's got this white robe, this white clothes, and this red robe? Dude, strength, hello. She's literally wearing the same shit. You know what I mean? Just took off the red robe. Maybe it's to not anger the beast. Anyways, we want some courage in there somehow. So yeah, so I think this is, yikes, this is a lot. This is a lot to put in a tiny little space. Okay, so wait, I want the lantern. I definitely want the magician robe. We want the main character. We want the skull face. And we want, oh, you know what else? We want this flag just vibing. Since it's already going to be nighttime in my depiction anyways, we don't need to keep this curtain here. We'll just put, we'll put this, I need a flag. I need a badass flag. And we've got these 2 guys. I guess we'll keep this around for inspiration, strength. But we do have a lion already in the sky with the Two of Cups, right? So we're okay. We're set. Okay. Moving down. I want to make the Hierophant. Well, first of all, I think there should be like the liminal space going downward should have some kind of justice, but also the liminal space going upward should have a justice. So I feel like I'm going to divide it and have the long arm of the law going up on whatever. This is my left, right? But it's her right. Yeah, it would be her right since she's going like that. And then have the balance on the left card of the side. So this is very much going to be depicted also. We're going to keep that in there. So that's going to be somehow like a balance with the trees also on either side of the thing. Hierophant should be down because this is somebody who's been alive and has dearly departed. So he gets to be down below. You know what I mean? Temperance. Where did I think Temperance belonged? Temperance belonged also in the liminal space because he's got his... I would say Temperance belongs up. Shoot. That's not going to work for my depiction. We need to get rid of Temperance. All right, Temperance didn't work. So we'll keep the Hierophant going down. What are we going to take from here? I like these two little dudes at the bottom and the keys and this red stripe going up, right? And then of course his thing right here. And somehow we'll keep these pillars coming down from from justice and also the trunks of the trees. Watch, that's all gonna just go straight through like that. Okay, yes. Okay, however, I wanted to add the Hangman at some point, but is it like too much to add the juggler as the Hangman? Because that would be spectacular. But then how is okay, because we're trying to do the Hangman. No, that would just be too much. I think this is where I want to do the comic strip where like the fool, I want to play around with this idea where I start doing a comic strip where like the little fool takes his trip and hangs upside down and then figures out, you know, the story. Okay. And also, is it time to do some fairy tales? I kind of touched upon the Rapunzel one. In this page, I depict Rapunzel, or Tangled from the Disney movie, as the Tower card. And I have a little list of other fairy tales that very much go along with some tarot, specifically some major arcana vibes, and that would be really, really cool to do. A little bit of that. How cute would that idea be? Super cute. Stay tuned. Great. The gang's all here. So, I drew this. I think I got it all. I have decided to use a limited color palette using the page detached from the book. Using red, black, yellow, blue. I get 2 different kinds of blue, and I get a green. And I get human beige tone. So I'm gonna do my best. Go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Paint this together. We're gonna talk while we paint, which means I'm gonna turn off the heater. So hold on for that. Alrighty then. Let's get to the coloring of the situation. I mean, I put all the cards that I used away, technically, but I still have them here for, there's gonna be a lot of yellow. Wait, no, I do what I want. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get our brushes ready. I already see me doing this. Let's just go in with the crayon, with the, this is a Derwent watercolor pencil. I don't use these often. What color do I want the feather? White. Okay. The other stars are white, I believe. Oh my god, did I make a mess? I made a mess. I believe it's white. I believe the rest of the stars are white. Da 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 da. This is a long process. I did not time it though. Okay, yeah, definitely. White stars. Okay, let's get to some watercolor. Just a little bit of buff. We are using a round brush, size 8. What are the other hands like? Are they white? I put everything back. I thought I had laid everything out. Yes, they are all white, as in spherical. Okay, so we leave them alone, and we instead want to do a bit of, no, not yet. I don't think I want to do that yet. Okay, we have a bit of blue for the sword. And the hilt. And since we're doing that one, we might as well do the other one. Okay, the justice one. And my character here is wearing 2 swords on her back. Badass. Oh, I guess we could have done the water too. The water pouring out of here is blue. Groovy. Okay, so moving on. Perhaps adding a bit of red to my apples. Right. My cardigan here is red. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to do the yellow star. Okay. Red. Use my Karen Dash to color in my little strength lion here, beast. I wanted it to kind of resemble a, you know, the jade lions in Chinese culture. I wanted to resemble that. Resembling that passion. Primordial self. Alright, that's in there. We've got 3 of Cups. Listen, you left and I had to use your space. Oh, we missed. Let's go this way. This bleeds. The little red. And actually, the Tree of Knowledge, I believe, is the one with the. I'm not sure which one is which. Anyways, I know this one starts out with these little red flowers. Cool, cool. We'll make the scales gold as well. going to get a Tombow. To do the snake. Maybe we'll use the other edge. All right, that's good. And then with the this is like the spirit of strength. Because this is in the ethereal plane. So we've got it coming from both ends. Basically. Okay. I'm gonna grab my round number 4 and bring in some brown to the wands, which I have a couple here. I'm also going to fill in the trees. Okay, some brown, and then we're gonna add. See, I want to work like a normal person with this smaller brush, since we're working in a smaller space, but it just doesn't work out for me. Bring in some red here. And so that's the same red from this, except that I used it, you know, while wet. All right, this hand is skin tone. We're working our way up. We got some bald men here, some disciples. Judgment is not, I would say, I'm gonna leave the hand white as well, but I did want to know. Judgment. No, it's not judgment. What am I looking for? Justice. Oh, there you are. Yep, it is a hand. So I'll add some color to that. But also that is yellow. So we'll color this in. Okay, I'm not so this color up. Touch. Okay. What else we got going on? So far, so good. We gotta add the greenery to the tree. Okay, so that tree's done. And then, where is the, okay, there's a lot of thought using the Derwent was going to be a little brighter, but it was not. It's okay though. It's been a long time since I used it. I use the purple one regularly. Like that one's in my everyday little tool bag. But the other colors, it's been a while, so I don't remember if they're any good or not. Okay. I'll show them the teacup, I guess, too. I don't use a teacup. I use a big old glass cup. Okay. The jug and the strength spirit here is like a terracotta. It looks like a feline. I don't think it looks like a lion particularly. But whatever, it's okay. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna paint it all yellow like this. Where is the desert? See, maybe we'll do it in a lighter yellow, in a more of a deserty yellow. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna go big still. Okay, so far so good. Cute. We're gonna let this color rise. Yeah. And then those petals, those leafy things, I think those are green. Pretty sure these are green. Oh, kitty, if only you were a dog and you could go fetch that for me. Not just sit there and stare at it. You know what, since we're here, we might as well do these two. There we go. What was that? Oh, it's the number 8. We're back. Here come the pedestals. All right. But also, we're gonna do the clouds. Okay. Nice and gentle, like. I'm not trying to make friends with the colors, but if it happens, oh well. A bit of shadow there. Make them look angrier. All right. One last minor detail. Blend in my sweater. I will not be blending in this guy though, because again, I want him to look like a statue. Let's see about adding a bit of this. Oh, meh. Give the yellows a bit of an extra flair. You got to blend. There we go. Much better. Much better. Now I can go have lunch in peace. Now that this is out of my head. Guys, if you've been here for the whole video, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, doing what I love. Hopefully I've inspired you to go create your own or hit me up and I'll make one for you happily. Links in bio to my website and all of my offerings. I'm so happy. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.